There once was a man named Zayan who lived in the heart of a crowded city, but felt more alone than a shadow at midnight. He was not poor, nor old, nor ugly. His eyes were kind, his smile gentle, and his voice, when he spoke, carried the weight of someone who had once believed in the world. But Zion carried something no one could see. Every day, he walked to work through the same streets, past the same shops and strangers. He nodded politely, helped elderly women cross roads, and even fed the same stray cat that waited outside the bakery. To the world, he was normal, kind, quiet, dependable, but no one knew that behind his eyes, a storm never stopped. Zion had lost someone. Years ago, his little sister Ariba had died in a car crash. She was only 17. They had been inseparable, two stars orbiting each other since childhood. She had dreams of becoming a doctor. Zion had promised to support her, to protect her, to always be there. But one evening, she left for tuition classes in the rain. He had offered to drop her, but she had laughed and said, "Don't worry, Bai, I'm not a child anymore." That was the last thing she ever said to him. Since that day, Zion had lived with an echo in his chest. The silence of her absence screamed louder than any sound. The world moved on, but he never did. People told him, "Time heals everything," but for Zion, time had only made the pain more familiar, like an old wound that never closes. He stopped playing music, stopped drawing, stopped dreaming, but he never stopped pretending. One day, while sitting on a park bench, an old man sat beside him and said, "You look like someone who's forgotten how to cry." Zion looked at him, startled. The man added, "Pain isn't meant to be hidden forever. It's meant to be felt and then released." That night, for the first time in years, Zion opened Ariba's old diary. He read her dreams, her jokes, her plans, and he cried. The kind of cry that makes your soul ache, but afterward lets it breathe. It didn't erase the pain, but it reminded him he was still alive. Zion began to draw again. He painted Ariba's favorite flower, her favorite places, her smiling face. He started teaching art to children who couldn't afford it. He named the program the Ariba Light Project, because sometimes the most painful people become the ones who bring the most light when they learn to stop hiding their scars and start sharing their stories.